perspective, there's a lot of strong individuals out there, a lot of males out there that are doing their thing, and you get a lot of this baby mama drama, you know, not only from the females but also from the system too. You don't always get that support like they do, you know.
Yeah.
And I really wanted to you know, encapsulate that in a song. As catchy as I could possibly do.
Yeah, it's a great thing to sing about. Tell me, you know, because I'm a single parent too, so I've had to haul my kid around to all my comedy shows.
Sure.
What kind of obstacles have you had to go through getting her into venues, or has anybody given you any hard time? Or?
Well, at this point, I can't get her into any venues because they're usually 21 and up. But, you know, where I find it the most trying is when I'm in the studio, you know, because the studio sessions are all, you know, all over the place. Sometimes they're a decent hour, sometimes they're late nights, you know.
Right.
And at those times, it's more easier for me to bring my daughter with me, but then it's like I really got to occupy her time because she's such a free mind and she really wants to know what daddy's doing and she really wants to be involved, but sometimes she just can't. You know? She's not there. She can't really, you know, she really can't really hone in on that right now. But the main obstacle I find is that just finding places that accommodate kids. You know, for the most part, I get a lot of love. You know, especially I'm working with Alex Clever on a lot of production things, and there'll be times where Layla's on the couch watching SpongeBob or some crazy like that, right? And Daddy's in the back, you know, talking about this, talking about that, and for the most part, I don't mind her listening to it. But there's some stuff I'd rather talk to her about, rather than her listening to on a CD. So, you know, the main obstacle I find is accommodating her because her time is as valuable as mine. Yeah. And B, making sure she's not getting the bad influence because there's a lot of garbage out there. Yeah, and I like to say I'm an opponent of that and an advocate of real hip-hop, positive, conscientious type of music and lyrics.
Yeah, that's what I love about you guys coming up here because it's all, if you put that positive energy out there, people will start changing because that's where hip-hop started.
That's right.
So people just took it down the wrong road, and now it's coming back. I see it.
Hip hop started as a necessity. You know, there wasn't that avenue to express yourself, and we really we turned this into an industry. We turned this into a channel. Yeah. And a lot of young brothers and sisters need to know that it's not just about, you know, killing, shooting, and all the negatives about it. There's a lot of positive MCs, not only in San Francisco, in the Bay Area, in the world. In the world. Yeah. And that's what we're all about, is promoting that. Because I think that's what's going to really proliferate the hip-hop thing, taking on to that next level.
Yeah, because, you know, there's a lot of venues. I've tried bringing hip-hop in, and as soon as you say hip-hop, it's like, oh, we don't want the hip-hop in. I was like, are you crazy?
Well, you know what? I don't blame them sometimes because you got a lot of these cats going in there chained up, you know, and they're talking about killing everything, and half these cats haven't touched anything or seen anything like that. You know? I can say I've grown up on the streets. I've had to, you know, do things I'm not proud of. And I don't glorify those because I'm here, and I got out of that to be here. You know what I'm saying? So I don't blame them. You know, hey, there's a bad, you know, one guy rules it for the rest of us. You know, and I don't blame him. It's my job. It's my job working with the artists like Ramrock and Musician and Alex Clever. It's my job and our job to really say, hey, you know what? There's another element. We can do some real live stuff. Yeah. And keep everybody happy, and that's what we do. We offer everything across the board.
Well, if you guys keep doing this, and, you know, it gives people like us some place to, or a way to show people like, no, this isn't what hip hop is about. It's about positive. It's about bringing people together and being musicians and artists. It's not about shooting each other. We love each other.
Right. At the end of the day, it's entertainment. People forget about that. You got to be entertainers. If you're on stage doing, you know, what you could be doing in front of a mirror in your bathroom, hey, you really ain't no entertainer. You know what I'm saying?
They don't want to see me doing what I do in front of
you know,
bathroom. It's just, you know, that. No, you don't want to bring that to stage.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, you know, thank you so much for coming up to the house. Now, let's mention the CD. Now, tell us about this real quick.
Okay, so the CD is called Through the Eyes of a Champ, and basically what it is I kind of position myself as being the working man's champ because I truly am, and that's what I wanted to do is really deliver an album that was poetically generated from every element of everyday living, from whether you be into hip-hop, whether you be into rock, whether you're not into any of that stuff. You can really vibe into my album and really, you know, really relate to at least one song. I guarantee you, anybody can relate to at least one song on my album.
Right on.
The Eyes of a Champ. Maybe you that champ too. Who knows?
You going to leave me a copy so I can put it on my iPod?
No doubt. No doubt.
Filling up the iPod.
No doubt.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back with more after this.